Well, we did get some welcome news for the restaurant industry, posting its best traffic and sales numbers since mid-January, according to Black Box Intelligence. The numbers, of course, are still negative, but they do mark a big improvement. Comp sales down 4.9%, comp traffic down 11.4%. Growth in average check per guest grew nearly 7% for the week ended March 7th, consumers continuing to spend more. The group is pointing to better weather, a drop in COVID cases as vaccines roll out, and the promise of new stimulus checks was on the way when the data were collected. We saw a similar spike in January tied to stimulus and the new administration. Now, the industry, of course, still has a very long way to go, but we did get some welcome news in the latest stimulus package with the creation of the Restaurant Recovery Fund. The $28.6 billion in aid will allow eligible businesses to receive a tax-free federal grant that's equal to the amount of pandemic-related revenue losses the company had. Aid is capped at $10 million. The SBA will prioritize these grants for small businesses that are owned by women, vets, and the economically disadvantaged. Now, this is in addition to the aid that's already being distributed via the PPP.
And how much?
Back over to you.
And how much, Kate, of the PPP is left? And how are restaurants going to benefit?
Well, restaurants can borrow a bit more under the PPP than other businesses. There's still more than $100 billion left, so quite a bit of aid there left up for grabs. And these grants will really be another vehicle for businesses to continue to recover. But we should note that this fund is really just a fraction of what the National Restaurant Association and other advocates were really calling for. They wanted much more money, meaning that they believe more aid will continue to be needed by so many of these struggling businesses and restaurants in particular around the country.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.